Hello everybody, welcome back to Perfect English with me, Alex. This is my second video of the week, all about English regular verbs. So if you haven't seen the first video, I recommend you go and watch it just so that this makes a little bit more sense. I decided not to make one long half-hour, 45-minute video and break it down into smaller pieces. So this is the second video of a mini series on regular verbs. My first video looked at the long vowel sounds in verbs, so play and paint. This video is going to look at the short vowel sounds. You will notice a difference because the pronunciation slightly changes. So stop and clap, the vowel sound is shorter. Stop is an O, clap is an A. Very short sound. And the grammar and the spelling slightly changes too. So I hope this video is beneficial. This is all about regular verbs with a short vowel sound. So carrying on from my video yesterday, there are 4 forms of regular verbs in English. There's the infinitive, the third person form, the past participle, and the present participle. With these short vowel sounding verbs, the rules do change slightly from the examples yesterday, the long sounding verbs, but not too much. So let's get into how these verbs are different. So the 2 examples I'm going to use in this video, I've already mentioned, they are stop and clap. Short sounding vowels in these words. So there we have the infinitive forms, stop, clap. So I stop at traffic lights. I clap when a speech is finished. I clap at the end of a speech. Nice and simple, like before. If we have the infinitive form, we use this for I, you, we, they. Very, very common in English. Next, we have the third person form. So this is when we are talking in the third person. He, she, it. Just like with the long sounding verbs, it's the same rule, just add an S onto the end. So stop becomes stops, clap becomes claps. Let's take a look at some examples. He claps at the end of the speech. She stops at the traffic lights. Nice and easy. Again, I just want to remind you that this is a common mistake that non-natives make, and it's something that native speakers never get wrong. We always remember this S for he, she, or it. It's very, very important if you want to sound fluent. And if you want to, write and pass exams, it's very, very important. You add this S when you are talking in the third person. So there we have the infinitive and the third person form. Let's take a look at the past participle. This is where it changes from the long sounding verbs. Instead of just adding ed to the end, we need to add the final letter of the word twice. We double the last letter of the infinitive. So stop, S-T-O-P, becomes stopped, S-T-O-P, P-E-D. We double the final letter. And clap becomes clapped. You guessed it, C-L-A-P-P-E-D. So take the infinitive, double the last letter and add ed. Very, very straightforward. So, some examples. I stopped at the traffic lights. I clapped when the speech finished. Very, very straightforward. Remember, we use the past participle when we are talking in the past tense. Something that has already happened. It's finished. And finally, we have the present participle. This has similar rules to the past participle. We need to double the last letter and then add the ing. So stop, S-T-O-P, becomes stopping, S-T-O-P-P-I-N-G. Nice and simple, very important to remember when you are writing this word. A common mistake is to only put one P, but it needs two, stopping. The same with clapping. C-L-A-P becomes C-L-A-P-P-I-N-G. So we take the infinitive, double the last letter, and add I-N-G. A couple of examples for you. I am stopping at the traffic lights. It's happening now. I am stopping at the traffic lights. I am clapping because the speech is finished. We use this when we are talking about things that are happening now. Very, very important you understand when to use this tense. So that covers the different forms of short vowel verbs. I am going to, like in the previous video, I'm going to give you a list in the description. Practice with them, make sure you write them down, practice in different tenses, talking about different people, he, she, we, they, I. Just practice and practice and practice, and then it will be second nature to you and you will be so much better at English. Please be sure to check out the rest of this mini series that I'm doing. I'm posting a new video every day for 5 days. This is video number 2, so you have 3 more videos to come. Also, please check me out on Instagram at perfectenglishalix, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel to be notified of new videos. That concludes part 2 of this regular verb series. So I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you. Bye bye.